Welcome, one and all, to a special Tuesday night edition of All Elite Zone. Take it away, Connor.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. As Chris said, we're here for a special Tuesday edition of the All Elite Zone. We're here for WWE Smackdown 2002. It took place on May 23rd of 2002. This is on the road to me and Chris going to AEW House Rules in Tupelo, Mississippi, at the Cadence Bank Arena, which was known as the Bancorp South Arena. For this reaction, where this event took place at. If you guys like to watch along with us, you can watch along on Peacock. That's where this is at.
And while y'all getting prepared so we can watch along, though, I would like to give a special shout out to my grandmother, whose today is her 67th birthday. So I know she's not watching this, but to everyone out there who are watching this, happy birthday to my grandmother.
How old did you say she was?
67 today.
Wow, 3 more years. She'll be the big 7-0.
Yeah. Now, in case y'all didn't know, we have a different background. Well, if you see the background right now, featuring Triple H and Lance Storm, and Mark Henry, Chris Jericho, and of course, back then, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And for y'all's information, I was there that night. It was also my first ever professional wrestling event ever in my life. I was 6 years old, but still, I had the best time of my life. It was with my mother. So before we get down to the schniz, you got something you want to say, Connor, before we get started?
Yeah. All I was gonna say was, if you guys would like to watch along with us, you can watch along on Peacock. They have all this type of stuff, like WCW, ECW, old WWE, all kinds of stuff like that. So that's how we're gonna be watching. See some people in the comments. Brad, go on Peacock. Yeah, that's where you can watch a lot of this stuff.
So, Connor, let me know when you press play, and I'll press play.
Now, where is... It's interesting. Where do you go to find past Smackdowns? I just had it. Never mind.
It's on Peacock, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I was just asking, like, where on Peacock?
It's called Friday Night Smackdown.
Yeah, I found it.
Season 4. It's on May 23rd, 2002. Go to, I think...
Yep, here it is. It's May... Yep, here it is, May 23rd, 2002. It is Season 4, Episode 21.
Yeah, that's it. Season 4, Episode 21. Now, before we press play, this was tape delayed on May 21st, 2002, but it was aired 2 days later, 21 years ago today.
Yeah.
So let's get down to the schniznaz and let's watch some wrestling.
Hopefully, I don't get a commercial. If anyone watches our WCW stuff, you know what goes on. We get a lot of commercials.
Well, I don't have commercials on my end. I got one of those passes. So.
All right, I'm let's see.
Pressing play now.
I'm pressing play now. All right, here we go. We're on the road to Tupelo, Mississippi, officially. Yeah. I love this. I love the old intro. They don't do stuff like this anymore. Or good as this anymore. This was the 4th year of Smackdown, 2002. Supposed to come with almost time, guys. Oliver, thanks for watching. Yeah. Brad, thanks for watching. Yes, Smackdown tonight. As we said, it's a special edition of Smackdown.
As an honor of them coming to Tupelo, of AEW coming to Tupelo next Friday night.
How's everyone? I'm doing pretty good, David. Thanks for watching. How are you doing, Chris?
Doing good.
Going on Peacock. How are you? We're doing pretty good, Brad. Thanks for asking. Well, we're here now. Sorry about.
Yeah, we're 5 minutes late.
Yeah, it was on my fault. It was on my end. I apologize for that, but we're on now. Yeah, Maven is on this episode. He was on the cover of this episode.
Yeah, yeah,
Happy birthday.
Maven is on this episode though. Smackdown back then. I was, as I said to everyone, I was there that night at that. Well, it back then was called the Bancorp South Center, which you see above me.
This is when Undertaker and Hulk Hogan. This is
And
right when was it Judgment Day?
it took place on the tape 2 nights after Judgment's Day and the night after Monday Night Raw.
I want to show Oliver happy birthday
to my grandmother.
Triple H. He's in the game. My head, sorry. Oh, you're fine, man. 2002 is Rules of Discretion. Took place, yeah, it took place on Raw technically, but it transferred. It basically started in 2002 with guys like John Cena, Randy Orton, Triple H, Brock Lesnar, Batista, Maven, as someone mentioned in the comments to us, Brad, Cena, Randy. Yep, John Cena and Randy Orton first started out on SmackDown, and Batista.
And now here we are. Welcome to Tupelo, Mississippi. During that night on SmackDown.
If anyone needs the timestamp that we're at, feel free to leave in the comments if you'd like to know where we're at. See a lot of what signs. Farewell address. Hogan. Hey, well, this is when fans used to bring a lot of signs to the arenas.
Yeah.
You still see some, but back then, you'll see it. Like you'll still see signs to these days, but back then, you'll see the full crowd full of signs. Got the show starting off with the game Triple H.
Yeah.
It's not much you'll see us watching Triple H on here.
Yeah, Triple H is on SmackDown now. He was also, and as I said before, he was the first man that came out. I remember that. I mean, it was my first time seeing a wrestler came out that night. In case y'all haven't noticed where I was, I know I was right there, and the main camera's pointing, but not like straight. I mean, more like I'm more in the upper section area.
Maybe we'll see you on here.
Well, I don't know. I was 6 years old back then. All I know is I remember is I was behind a couple of signs, big white signs. I think it says something about Hulkamania.
Maybe we'll see young Chris.
Well, if my face is shown on there, if I remember.
Davis says, hard to believe Batista and Devon was a tag team. Yep, that's how.
Deacon Batista and Reverend Devon.
Yeah, he would go around the arena asking for an offering, like how you do in church. And some people would actually give him money.
Yeah,
I wouldn't give him any money.
Man, look at that arena. I mean, I know. I know I was there that time, but man, I didn't watch this live or watched it 2 nights after it was taped. I was the first time I watched it when Connor, do you remember the WWE Network when they first launched it?
Yeah.
That's when I first started watching Tupelo, Mississippi that night, and I remember I was there.
I miss WWE Network,
but now it's on Peacock. And let's not forget though, in case y'all wonder who's beside Connor, but behind Connor, well, on the background, it's Lance Storm versus Triple H, the first match of the night in Tupelo.
This is a unique matchup. Triple H and Lance Storm. What's he gonna say?
Ooh. Hey Connor, I know you haven't met Triple H, but have you met Lance Storm?
I haven't. I haven't got to meet him yet. I've always wanted to meet Lance Storm. Canadian Chris Jericho.
And behind me, spoiler, even though it was 21 years ago, It was Mark Henry versus Chris Jericho in the main event, and Hulk Hogan in the middle was the night that, well, you'll find that out when you're watching on Peacock. Man, I can't believe it's been like 21 years 21 years and 2 days ago.
21 years.
Well, 21 years and 2 days because this was taped on May 21st.
That was just 2 days ago. Yep.
Or as they call it, tape delay.
Oh, this is an interesting take. Oliver says Lance Storm should have been in TNA's Team Canada. That would have been something to see.
Yeah. We never seen Lance Storm in TNA, haven't we?
Well, he went there in 2019, but
as a writer or a backstage producer.
Well, he was a special guest referee for Brian Cage versus, I believe, Michael Elgin. I could be wrong, but he was a special guest referee. But it would have been cool to see him in Team Canada and TNA. That would have been cool to see.
Yeah. I mean, okay. As I said, I'll say it again. I was there that night in Tupelo, and it was like when I saw fireworks went off, I was like, whoa. My first purchases at the souvenir stand were the Brahma Bull WWE Championship belt, the Rock, or as I call it, the piece of trash belt. Back then, I didn't know what was the words on the belt, so I just went like piece of trash belt. The next thing, I bought the NWO shirt, New World Order.
That's cool. Yeah, because at this time, the NWO made their WWE debut around this time in 2002. It was Hogan's first appearance. Well, he eventually went back to the Hulk Hogan WWE is known for.
Yeah, and it was right after Hulk Hogan captured his last world championship.
Oh, he's busted open. Triple H's. That's when Kevin Nash tore his quad. Scott Hall, well, he got into a lot of trouble on the plane ride from hell.
Well, and also, have you ever seen Dark Side of the Ring? The plane ride from hell.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, Kevin Nash tore
him, Jim Ross,
Dustin Rhodes,
Mr. Perfect. Who else besides them?
Dustin
Rhodes. Well, Gold Dust.
It was quite a few of them. I remember, all at that time, Hogan was the only one that wasn't doing anything that we know of.
That was during the Interaction pay-per-view, UK pay-per-view, right?
Yeah, because they were
going. In case y'all haven't noticed, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that they was going on a big tour around that time,
and it was also the final WWF program before they changed it to the WWE.
Get the F out.
Or as I saw in a bar commercial, have you seen an F this big? Next thing you know, get the F out.
I used to love those commercials. Well, I didn't live through them, but I've seen them.
Now, Connor, I know you were only, I think, 7 or 8 months old back then, even though you don't remember this event happening. Even though you were 8 months old and all that. And just living in Bolivar, Tennessee.
Oh, that's good.
Now, we're supposed to go live 2 hours ago, but it was postponed or delayed for another 2 hours because he has to. Let's just say he had family emergency.
Yeah. Really good springboard by Storm. Yeah, that was a good springboard.
Yeah.
Oh, super kick. That Storm's pretty good at super kicks. I'm surprised he hasn't lost already.
So Connor, and since I know you were only 8 months old, but what do you think of the arena when you look inside the bank? Well, now Caden's Bank Arena, 21 years ago.
It looks pretty big.
In case y'all haven't noticed though, this guy beside me will be visiting his first time inside the Caden's Bank Arena.
Yep, I've never been there for an event of any kind.
He's been to the FedEx Forum, and I know you've been to the Landers Center.
Yeah,
Well, back then it was DeSoto Civic Center.
we were in that building together.
Well, that was we were at different seats, and plus my mom doesn't know you back then. But now since we became good friends and podcasted together, you know.
Fans dancing in the crowd.
Oh,
Oh,
it's gonna hurt.
well, I don't know if Lance Storm had any kids or not, but
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
pedigree.
I'm not gonna spoil anything, but
That's good.
if you guys already seen the match,
Oh, it didn't even cover. That looked nasty. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That was a good match. I didn't expect it to last that long.
Now, by the way, Connor, which peacock do you have? Like the cheap peacock where you have to see ads on there, or without the ads?
I have one with ads.
So looks like I'm gonna have to press. Well, I got without ads, so looks like I'm gonna have to wait on you for the next 30 seconds to 45 seconds.
I'll let you know when it goes to commercial.
Huh?
I'll let you know when it goes to commercial.
And let's not also forget, though,
Christian.
this is the night that Kurt Angle goes bald. Remember that, Connor?
Yeah,
Where Kurt Angle lost the hair versus hair match.
against Edge. Uh-oh. No.
Now we're backstage in Tupelo.
The chant was supposed to be "You're bald," but it ended up turning into "You suck" chant.
Where they go, "You're bald."
Yeah, that's what it was intentionally supposed to be, but uh that didn't sound right. Let's show us already. Take the mirror off.
You're
Yep.
on commercial yet?
Now I am.
All right, let me know when so I can press play.
All right.
And back then, when commercials were playing on the TV, back then we didn't have back then we didn't have like advertisements and all that during commercial breaks. We just sit there in the dark and wait for till we come back on live.
Yeah, they didn't have a picture-in-picture back then. It was just playing commercials.
Yeah, I mean I remember the referee, and it was dark in the ring. I mean it wasn't dark the whole arena; it was just dark in the ring.
Waiting for
And
them to come back.
it was, and then when right before the WWE commercial came on, right before we went back on the air, they showed it on the Titantron in Tupelo that night.
Yeah, normal for I went to a few WWE events, and when they're on commercial, it's dark, waiting for it to come back. All right, I'm back.
And sometime when you see hidden videos, you
I'm
see
back now.
Superstar. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm back now.
Oh, you done?
Yep.
Let me get back on here.
Oh, not this.
There we go. Oh,
not this
we got
feud.
Test.
Not this feud.
What?
I said not this feud.
Stacy Keibler.
Uh-oh.
Let me know when you're on commercial again, and I'll press pause immediately. Ooh, I know. I didn't know who was wrestling back then. I didn't know who was wrestling back then. I didn't know who Randy Orton is at the time.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Whoa! I don't know if I remember this or not.
Yeah, he wears the. Yeah, I remember this. He used to wear this stupid thing over his head until someone took it off of him.
Here we go. This is where the people goes. You're bald. You suck.
Baldy is my
You're
hero.
bald.
You
You
suck.
suck. You're bald. Connor.
You suck.
You're bald. Connor.
What? Oh, that was gonna come out.
Well, back then I didn't know he was supposed to come out or not. But right when his entry was over, he was already in the ring. Not the first time, the second time. When I watched it though, he was coming out and I didn't know he was had a wig on. Spoiler alert, sorry.
You suck.
You're bald.
You suck.
You're bald.
Yeah, it's got that stupid thing. I forget who takes it off of him, but they rip it off. Then people see his bald head. But bald head Kurt Angle accomplished. I will say bald Kurt Angle accomplished a lot more. Perk Angle.
Right? Kurt Angle's been wearing that wig for a month until he finally faced John Cena when he just beat Hulk Hogan at King of the Ring. When he says, "Well, I tried this on for size." Let it shine, Kurt. Let it shine.
Oliver says Perk Angle was epic. Yeah, Perk Angle was on another level. He wasn't like
Who's
the
Kurt Angle? You mean like Kurt Angle or what?
It's still Kurt Angle, but when he went to TNA, he was doing a lot of steroids and a lot of drugs, but at the same time, he was putting on amazing matches. Like he was doing moves that he had never done before. Like he was doing 450 splashes and like he was doing all kinds of flips off the stage and doing a backflip off steel cages and all this.
Yeah.
Like I'm not condemning drugs or stuff like that, but like his in-ring style and his matches were amazing, like none other. But on the outside of things weren't going.
That is not Kurt Angle's hair, isn't it, Connor?
His hair grew back real fast.
Well, in case y'all haven't noticed though, during his interviews with the podcasters, he had to lose in a hair for his hair match because his hair was thinning.
Yep.
In case you haven't heard, Connor.
I didn't know that.
I heard it. Well, I heard it like a few weeks ago on a podcast.
The Olympic bald Angle.
I mean, his hair was thinning, and he had to lose, or as they call it, storyline script.
Who's this? Maven, the first Tough Enough winner. He's really underrated. He should have been a bigger star. He beat the Undertaker one time.
Hey, Connor, here's your guy, Maven. In case your head's up or not.
That's what I was talking about, Maven.
Huh?
I said that's what I was talking about, Maven. I was saying that Maven was very underrated. He should have been. He beat the Undertaker one night. He accomplished a lot.
Yeah, he also eliminated. Yeah, he did. He did say he eliminated the Undertaker at the Royal Rumble.
He was the first Tough Enough winner. Elton John.
Yeah. And besides, Maven's bald. He's bald-headed.
Hey, Maven's bald too. Taz is bald on commentary. Baldy. Do I know you?
Mississippi.
Oh, damn.
Uh-oh.
Kurt Angle's spitting fat. Spitting fire. I want a contract on MTV.
Yeah.
The Kurt Angle.
Olympic gold bald eagle. Ha!
Fake hair.
I wonder if they changed WWF champion to WWE champion on his shirt, though, when he revealed it on the last week of WWF program before they changed it.
I thought Kurt Angle was going to run out of the ring.
I wouldn't go there, Maven. I wouldn't go there. I mean, I know it was there, but I wouldn't go there.
Yep, knew it. No, it was a good leg drop by Maven. Oh, he's going to try to pull his hair. He's got a wig on.
Ooh, I know it's been a long time, but dang.
Oh, here comes Edge. Edge and Kurt Angle going at it.
I think your head's up with me, Connor.
Comes Christian, pushed Edge out of the way. Comes Jeff Hardy now. No, just kidding. There's no Jeff Hardy in this segment.
I was so booed back then, you know, when I went, boo, why? And that's when I was like, I'm gonna go down there and move Kurt Angle's wig. And Mom just told me to sit down. You on commercial yet?
No. No, I didn't get it. I didn't get a commercial. Well, not
where
yet.
Where are you on now?
In the next segment.
You mean the Slurpee commercial?
Yep.
Oh, dang it.
Well, no, like I'm not in commercial.
What?
I'm not in commercial.
Well, sorry, dang it. Next time you're in commercial, let me know and I'll press pause immediately.
Yeah, I'm fine right now. You can keep
Just
going.
what? Oh, boy.
Do you got it paused? Chris.
What?
Do you have it paused?
Oh boy. Dang it. Dang it.
No, like I'm saying, like I'm not in commercial. I was just
Where are you
making
on now? Stacy Keebler dancing on the announce table?
Yeah. Like
Me?
I was just making sure that you weren't in that you didn't pause it.
Well, in that case, well, I don't have it on pause, not anymore.
All right, you can keep going.
But
I'll let you know when I get a commercial. I agree, Oliver. Maven was super underrated.
This next match is Test versus Randy Orton.
Awesome, Terrell. Thanks for watching. Hi to you as well.
Hey there.
Jason, where are you guys at?
I'm on. Well,
what timestamp are you at, Chris?
I'm at 23 minutes and 32 seconds. Where you at?
Damn it! No, I do have a commercial.
Dang it! Dang it! You want to press pause?
Yeah. What timestamp did you say, Chris?
What?
What timestamp are you on?
I'm on 23 minutes and 46 seconds.
Yep.
When you told me to press pause immediately.
Yeah. So Jason, we're at 23. Well, whatever Chris said, that's what we're at.
46.
Yeah, 23:46 is what we're at.
Yeah, this is a hour and 25-minute show. Well, back then it was only 2 hours, but they had to cut off commercial breaks and all that. Let me know when you're back on. Oh, and by the way, hey, Jason Miller, I hope you're staying up watching the AEW. I mean, not AEW. WWE Smackdown from May 23rd, 2002. I hope you have Peacock in Australia. Let me know when you're back on, Connor, so I can press play.
All right, just waiting for it to. I'm back.
Okay. Now I got it on here. This is and also in case this is Randy Orton, though, in case one of the comments says this is Randy Orton's first year in the wrestling business, and this is probably his first month in the WWE.
Can you tell me your timestamp again? Someone keeps asking.
What'd you say, Connor?
What timestamp are you at again?
Well, as of right now, I'm on 24 minutes and 16 seconds. Let me know so I can press play. Just give me the word, and I'll press play.
You're at 24:16.
Yep.
All right, I'm there.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We got to start. We got to make sure we're on the same time slot, or at least a few seconds behind.
Got Test and Randy Orton. This is a unique matchup.
Now, this is Randy Orton's first month in the WWE.
Is that who I think it is refereeing?
Huh?
Is that who I think it is refereeing?
Yep, that's Teddy Long. Right before he was the manager of Smackdown.
He was a manager, a referee, a general manager, a commentator. He was even a wrestler at one point. He's done it all in the wrestling business.
He is a Hall of Famer as of 2017.
Yep, he managed Mark Henry. He managed Rodney Mack. Then he became the SmackDown general manager. He was a commentator in the old days. Then he was a wrestler back in WCW way back. He's a WWE Hall of Famer. He's done it all. There's nothing that Teddy Long hasn't done in WWE besides win a championship.
Yeah, but anyway, this I didn't know who Randy Orton was. I know Tess was in there. I thought Randy Orton was like a jobber back then, but then when I realized it was Randy Orton who has become the Intercontinental Champion from Rob Van Dam and the World Heavyweight Champion from a very familiar wrestler who we can't discuss.
Chris Benoit.
Well, it's anything goes, but okay.
Well, I just guess since you said can't talk about him.
Well, we can't talk. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's just that we can't talk about it though, since it's about what happened and all that. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, though,
that's gotta hurt.
Not only today's my grandma's birthday, but also it is the 24 years now since we lost the late great Owen Hart.
Yeah, I seen it on Facebook. Yeah, it's been ages ago. It feels like. Well, I wasn't even around when it happened.
Well, I know. And in case anyone and I think on the last pay-per-view, not Judgment Day, Backlash, it was also their first time back in Kansas City in the Camper Arena 2 years or 3 years after Owen Hart passed.
It was a good crossbody for Randy Orton.
It is a crossbody. Wait a minute.
Why is Test not in the WWE Hall of Fame?
Well, in case anyone doesn't know who Andrew Martin is or Test, he died due to suicide.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
I did. He was 34. I think he was around 30s, in his 30s.
That was a good roll up right there. I never seen it done like that. Test would have been good against Lance Archer.
Yeah. You know who Test reminds? You know who someone reminds me of Test?
Who?
Big Bill Doyle. Big Bill.
Yeah.
Big Cass XL.
Davis said I'm watching on Peacock, Chris or Cars.
Yeah. I know you're watching, but here we go. Randy Orton, can you get the cover? Dang it! I know it's there, but oh boy, what's this?
That was a good finisher by Test.
It looks like the Crossroads, except it's in full 360.
Test picks up the win. It's weird seeing Randy Orton being jobbed out.
Yeah, well,
it wasn't a squash match because Randy Orton gave a pretty good fight.
know what you mean. Yeah. It's almost commercial time again. Let me know when you're on commercial, Connor, and I'll press pause immediately. Because I think it's almost. I think this is where they go commercial again. You on commercial yet?
No.
Well, here it is. The outside of the Bancorp South Center. Or back then. Or now, the Caton's Bank Arena.
Yeah. Just to remind everyone that is watching, we will be back tomorrow for AEW Dynamite. Tomorrow's going to be a big Dynamite on the show and on here. We're going to have a lot of new people on tomorrow night. So far, I know it's going to be me, Chris, Mr. Jacobs. Adam's going to be on. Mr. Jacobs going to be on.
You know what? Well,
a new member.
Before you start saying anything, Connor, now we're on The Undertaker being interviewed by this Mark Lloyd person.
Mark Lloyd.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it'll be me, Chris, Mr. Jacobs, Adam. Say me, Chris, Adam.
Yeah, we got 2 new members, right? That we just have, Michael and Zach.
I'm back now.
What?
I'm back now.
Where are you on right now? Dang it, we just lost track again.
I'm at 28:52.
28:52?
Yep.
I'm on 29:42, but I'll let you catch up first.
29:52?
No, 29. Well, I'm now 29:43.
29:40. All right, I've caught up to you.
All right.
I'm at 29:53.
I said 43, but okay.
What are you at now?
Dang it. Now I'm on 29:50. I'm sorry, everyone. It's just that sometimes we usually lost track on the time.
What about now?
29:50. I'm still 29:50 unless you're on 29:50.
Shit.
Let me know when you say something. I'll press play.
All right, I'm at 29:53.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, now I'm on 29:53. Ready?
Present play. All right.
All right, here we go. All right, now you were saying, Connor, before we got lost track.
Yeah, tomorrow on Dynamite, it's gonna be a pretty big show with an announcement, of course, and the matches. But also on the All Elite Zone as well. Me, Chris. It's gonna be me, Chris, Mr. Jacobs, Adam. But we have 2 members of the podcast. We have tomorrow night, which you'll see. We've recently got 3 new members. 2 members on Twitter, but 3 members total. But tomorrow, our new member, Michael Connor, will be on here tomorrow night for AEW Dynamite live reaction. So there's going to be 5 of us on here. So it should be a very talkative podcast, a lot of discussions, a lot of, you never know what's going to go on the All Elite Zone. So definitely come back tomorrow night for our AEW Dynamite live reaction.
Or as they call it, the Dynamite before Double or Nothing.
Yep, it's the go home.
Now here we are. We're at we're flashback to back then, last night, a Monday Night Raw, Undertaker versus Rob Van Dam at the Pyramid in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, so they came to Memphis and then they came to Tupelo.
Huh?
I said they came to Memphis and then the next night they came to Tupelo.
Well, when they did Judgment's Day, it took place in Nashville at the back then the Gaylord Center.
If I was alive, I could have went to all of them.
Well, now it's the Bridgestone Arena.
Yeah, that's where the Nashville.
And then the next night, Monday Night Raw took place in Memphis. And Smackdown took place right there at the Bancorp South Center, or now the Caton's Bank Arena.
So they went all over the South during that time. Went to Nashville, they went to Memphis, Tupelo. Had a little Mid-South tour there.
Yeah. but as I said, we're watching this because as an honor of AEW coming to Tupelo, Mississippi, even though it's not a live televised event.
You guys will get to see all the matches that we film. As you guys know, we'll be doing a vlog there.
And this is the Undertaker's first appearance in Tupelo.
Oh,
what is it?
What Undertaker said?
He went bleeping at the Mark Lloyd.
I don't remember Mark Floyd much.
Well, I know he's not memorable and all that. You remember Josh Matthews?
Yep. Yeah, I remember Josh Matthews. I remember when DX put Michael Cole in the shower.
Even though it wasn't in Tupelo, but you know.
he got all wet and everything.
Ooh.
Hulkamania.
Ooh. I'm not going to spoil this, but I'll say this. Oh, here's the WWE World Tag Team Champ, and there's Rico. There's Billy Gunn and Chuck Palumbo.
Uh-oh. Billy and Chuck. The greatest tag team of all time. Huh? Yeah, Rico was our manager. He's a wrestler too by himself.
Now he's a police officer. Well, I don't know if he still is or is not.
He didn't teamed up with
Connor, have you met Rico yet? I think you told me you met him once.
I've never met Rico before. I've never met Chuck Palumbo either.
Well, I know you met Billy Gunn. Well, twice.
Yep.
And I remember it though because I introduced Billy Gunn not once, but oh, Connor's out again. Now he's back. What happened?
No, I was just had a sneeze.
Well,
did you know? You remember when the Acclaimed had a birthday celebration for Billy Gunn on Dynamite?
Oh yeah, they were supposed to reunite Billy Gunn and Chuck Palumbo, but due to Chuck Palumbo stay retired, they had to, you know. Oh, there's Chris Jericho.
Chuck Palumbo should have came back just for one night. He didn't. He didn't even have to wrestle. Just come back for one night and reunite Billy and Chuck.
There's Ron Simmons, aka Baruth, in case you're on the same as me, Connor.
Dang.
I'll take that as a yes.
Jericho and Ron Simmons. Ron Simmons was a legend. Jericho got whooped. No. Oh, Mark Henry.
The world's strongest man.
Sugar britches.
In case anyone hasn't noticed, he's in the main event tonight.
What a coincidence. Oh, this is a pretty good matchup. Edge and Maven versus Kurt Angle and Christian. Up next, too.
You on commercial yet?
Yep. Damn it.
Okay. Let me know when you're back on so I can press play.
I'll have to use the restroom. I'll be back.
Well, make sure you're on pause on the ad. While Connor's out for a minute, yeah. As I told everyone before, and I'll say this again, I was there in the arena that night at the Bancorp South Center. Well, now at the Canes Bank Arena for my very first WWE, for my very first, not only my professional wrestling event and my first WWE event, but it was also the best time of my life. I was in the second the upper level of the Bancourt South Center with my mom. Let me tell you, it was the best. Let me tell you, it was the best night of my life, even though I wasn't there at the completely at the end of the program. So you know. So yeah, I hope y'all are enjoying this program. So I hope y'all are enjoying the program tonight. And I know I gotta start repeating myself. Honor's still out for the moment. So yeah.
All right, I'm back.
I don't see you yet.
Hold on. What time stamp are you at?
Well, you still on commercial when you hit the button?
Yeah.
As of right now, I'm on 3624. I still don't see ya. Let me know when you're on there, and I'll press play.
I'm on there. Press and play.
All right, here we go. This is a tag team match between Edge and Maven versus Christian and Kurt Angle.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
Made a little mess.
Huh?
I just made a little mess right here. Looks like I spilled something. I'm still watching. We're like,
Right. You're on the tag team match fixing to come out next.
yep, Edge's entrance is fixing to be over. Oh, do a playback.
In case anyone hasn't noticed about Maven's entrance, they had to block Behind the Stars to dub WWE Network theme.
Maven was so underrated. And little flashback from last week. Oh, Christian.
You're on your own. At first, I thought there were real gold coming down.
Yeah. Did you used to think back in these days that the wrestlers sung their theme song?
Huh?
Did you used to think back in these days that the wrestlers sung their own theme songs? All of them?
You mean like when Christian says, "You're on your own"?
Yeah, because I used to think everyone sung their own theme song. Like The Big Show, I thought he sung his own theme song.
Like when he goes, whoa.
Yeah, I thought it was him. Mark Henry, I thought Mark Henry. Randy Orton, I thought he sung his own. John Cena,
You're bald. You're bald. You're bald.
Rico.
I think I was sitting behind the people who had the "You suck" big signs on there. I think.
Edge and Maven was a good tag. Was a good team. I agree. They was a good team. There wasn't. They didn't win, I don't think they won any tag titles together, but they were a good team. You guys should do a best of Maven.
Ooh, that's a good one.
We haven't done a best of in quite some time. Maybe we could.
Since you done the WCW episodes and
Yeah,
pay-per-views.
yeah. Since we've done the WCW stuff, we've really went heavily on that stuff, in chronological order. But maybe one of these times we can. I'll add that to the list, David. A best of Maven sounds pretty cool.
And final. Oh yeah, we did hear about that.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Fight For. It's finally going to come out June 29th. And on the podcast, we plan on doing a lot of gaming for that game. What was we going to call it? All Elite Gaming. I think that was what it was called, or Elite Gaming, or something like a series we had. Some episodes will be live streamed, some will be pre-taped.
Oh, Connor's out again.
I'm still here. Ooh, suplex.
Yeah. Oh, Connor's back.
I never left.
Well, you were off camera for the moment.
Christian's laying in the Maven.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. As I said though,
What if Christian still had long hair?
Here's another question though, Connor. What would you think if Edge did go bald?
I don't want to imagine that. I don't know how that would. That'd be a weird. Like everything in wrestling would change.
Well, that was a low blow by Maven.
Yep. Sure was.
Dirty Al Snow. The head.
Is Al Snow in here? What does everybody want? What does
Head.
everybody need?
Head.
What does everybody want?
Head.
I love that theme song. Oh, that was good. Edge really has really good hot tags. Oh, that was good. 1, 2, broken up by Kurt Angle.
And let's not forget though, the next week after Edge and Kurt Angle been side by side in a tag team match, they would face each other again in a steel cage in front of the Hart family. I don't know if you've seen that yet, Connor.
I haven't.
But you might have seen the steel cage match on Edge's DVD.
No, Vivian's going to top rope. Oh, that was good.
Yeah, look at Kurt Angle. His hair is fixing to fall off. Well, his wig.
Yeah, he's got a wig on. Oh, that was a good spear. There goes Edge.
Oh, Christian's getting with the unprettier.
Kill switch. It's
He
actually
got him.
Oh, over 1, 2, 3. He did it. Maven steals the win with the roll up.
Christian's going to have one of his temper tantrums. Mm-hmm. Get Christian a diaper.
Really good ending to that match.
Yeah. Man. It feels like I'm back. It feels like I'm back in time, even though I was there that night.
Yep, Kurt Angle's pissed. This Hulk Hogan, he didn't actually retire this night, did he?
Well,
or was it when when he came back as the Patriot?
Well, to tell you the truth, Connor, he did not retire because he did show up next week to help Edge win the steel cage match against Kurt Angle. Oh,
I'm on commercial. Jeremy?
Yeah, I hear you. It's just that I don't see it right now again.
Did you pause it?
Are you on commercial yet?
That's what I just said.
What?
That's what I just said.
Oh, boy. You're on commercial now. Let me know when you're back on so I can press play. And just in case, the next segment is Reverend Devon and Deacon Batista coming out next.
We were just talking about that a few moments ago.
Oh.
Well, no, I didn't we didn't know it was in this episode, but we was talking about that gimmick of
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. What time stamp are you at?
As of now, I'm on 45:21. Right when they come out.
All right, I'm back.
You want me to press play now?
Yeah.
And you know what else? This is Reverend Devon's first entrance with Eyes of Righteousness. Well, he goes, testify. He's calling my name.
This is when they
I never got Devon and Deacon Batista. Hope he doesn't have those fangs on him when he was known as something. Oh boy, here comes Rikishi.
This isn't going to end well to whoever Rikishi's going against. He's an Intercontinental as a tag team or a tag team?
No, this is a one-on-one match.
His partner was Rico, right?
Yeah, Rico and Rikishi did well. Technically, Rico was forced to tag with Rikishi against Billy and Chuck. And here comes the part where Reverend Devon says, well, I'm not going to say anything,
Last Sunday.
So, yeah, Rikishi and Rico did win the titles thanks to Mr. McMahon's pick of choice.
Uh-huh. Sinful. No, call him a heel.
Man, I remember that night where Devon or Reverend Devon just went, get the heck.
This isn't going to end well for.
Uh-oh.
That would have been it. That would have been it if he would have hit him with that. That's nasty. Gross.
Man, look at Reverend Devon. Look at Reverend Devon. Oh, here comes Rico.
What's going to happen here is coming out to either congratulate, lead on Rikishi, or they're going to cost him.
Cost him the match. I didn't know he was out there that night.
I would hate to be in the ring with Rikishi and see his, behind.
Yeah.
If anyone's ever seen Rikishi in person, TV does not do him justice. He's a lot bigger in person.
Low blow by Reverend.
Oh.
Well, here's another question, Connor. Do you like Devon in this gimmick, or do you like Devon Dudley?
I personally like Devon Dudley, but Um, to accommodate like when Bully Ray, if like let's say it never did happen, but if if Bubba Ray actually got to play Bully Ray in WWE, then this would have worked perfect for Devon to have another singles.
They were all
But personally,
they were split as a tag team due to the brand, and then after that though, during Survivor Series 2002, Devon has now became back to Devon Dudley.
yeah. Oh, Batista.
Oh
Yeah.
no! And what do you think of? And what do you think of? Oh,
Doesn't like this character. Batista,
I
yeah.
kind of like Deacon Batista. Well, the name Deacon Batista.
He does look different, especially if you're used to you know the big star Batista. This is before he like I always said that the Ruthless Aggression era built a lot of these new stars like John Cena, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, Batista, and others. And a lot of them had different gimmicks at the time, such as Batista. He had a totally different gimmick than what you'll like. You after this 2002, once you join Evolution,
Oh,
you never
oh
see that
man,
again.
that sounds like a powerbomb RKO version.
Batista's on Rico Gordon. Thanks for watching. Everyone, thanks for watching. Rico and Rakishi was a very different team. They really were.
I'm sorry. I'm glad everyone's watching this special
Uh-oh.
podcast tonight. This is the
This is gonna be
May
gross.
23rd, 2002 edition. Sorry, Connor. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
And right on the Reverend's face.
Oh, man. Who was that? Rico? His own tag team partner. Damn it. Hey, his hand was under the rope. You see that? That was funny. You did the piano? Did you not see his hand under the rope? There should have been a rope break. His hand was under the rope. They screwed Rick Wakishi out of this match. Oh, it's a big power bomb.
Ooh, actually, it was a spine buster. So to all the viewers out there, before we went on live tonight, what do you think of the background? I've done it myself. This is my first time doing a thumbnail by myself.
Yeah, this is all Chris. The background. I think it looks really cool. I like the on Chris's side, above him, the Bancorp South Arena, Tupelo, Mississippi. Then you got the WWE
We're back
logo.
in 2002. This is all 2002, including the Smackdown logo and the Ruthless Aggression logo.
Yeah, I have the picture right here still of the. Here's a better glimpse of the actual. So we got Triple H, Lance Storm, Hogan, and Jericho and Mark Henry. As we've seen Triple H and Lance Storm in the main event. We got Jericho and Mark Henry, and then Hulk Hogan should be coming up pretty soon.
Are you on commercial yet, Connor?
No, I didn't go on to commercial.
Oh, geez. This is the part where everyone just went stone cold, stone cold.
Oh, Chavo. He's got the Get the F Out shirt.
There's Chavo Guerrero, or as they call him back then, Chavo Guerrero Jr.
There's Gregory Helms. Gregory Helms.
Actually, well, Shane. Yeah, you're right. It is Gregory Helms. What's up with that?
Gregory Helms and Hurricane's two different people. No one will never know his identity. He's pressed.
Ooh.
Smell. Hurricane.
I didn't know.
Dog treats. Dog treat. No, it's beef jerky.
I think it might be Jamie Noble.
Triple H. It's amazing, isn't it? Pretty good promo with Triple H. Comes that storm. Oh, popped in a good one. Test out of nowhere.
Oh! I did not see that coming.
Test out of nowhere. Takes down Triple H. We got Velocity. I miss Velocity. I don't like the new stuff like the main event and Superstar. I mean, Superstars was pretty good when they first.
I can't believe they don't have a Velocity on the Peacock yet. I guess must because it's only on TV version.
Yeah, like now they got main event, and I mean, Superstars was good in the beginning, but this new era of stuff, it's not good anymore. I miss like Sunday Night Heat and Velocity.
Yeah, they do have Sunday Night Heat, but like 1 year, the first year that Sunday Night Heat came out, but not the MTV Sunday Night Heat.
Yeah, I like the old stuff better than the current stuff. Like main event, I never really cared for main event. I mean, they used to have it back in the day, like old days. But there's Hurricane.
Here comes the Hurricane.
You're a cruiserweight champion.
It's got to be Jamie Noble because Jamie Noble didn't came into WWE and oh, look at that. Did you see that, Connor?
What's that?
The WWE Cruiserweight Champion has got a new design.
Yep, it does. And they never used that design either.
Well, they used the WCW Cruiserweight Champion. Now it's the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, and they changed the logo.
Why is he using Carlito's theme song? That's Carlito's theme song, isn't it? That's Carlito's theme song.
Actually, that's Eddie Guerrero's theme back in WCW.
No, that's Carlito. That's Carlito. I know it's Carlito. That sounds just like Carlito's theme song.
Well, it's Eddie Guerrero because Carlito's in Puerto Rico. This is Mexico or New Mexico for Chavo and Eddie Guerrero.
Who pulled Carlito? I know that sounds familiar. Why is he using someone else's theme song? It's not his.
And now here we go. It's the Hurricane versus Chavo Guerrero. I didn't know who Chavo Guerrero is until I heard that he is Eddie's nephew, Eddie Guerrero's nephew. You got that right, Michael Cole. What hell is going on around here?
It sounds just like Carlito's theme song. Copycat.
Spit the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Do you think Carlito would be a good guest on here?
Huh?
Do you think Carlito would be a good guest on here for a interview?
I have no idea. Well, wait a minute. Have you met Carlito before?
Plenty of times. I met him a lot.
Well, I'm usually not a big Carlito fan, but since his return to WWE when he helped the Bad Bunny, I'll give him credit.
because I could get him on here just like that.
I hope so.
I feel like I could if I really wanted him on here. So
I don't know. In case no one hasn't. All right, we're on Chavo Guerrero Jr. versus the Hurricane for the Cruiserweight Championship. You know, the Cruiserweight Champion. First they activated as WCW, then WWE, and now they reactivated. Now it's NXT, and now NXT Cruiserweight Champion is now out the window.
So now there's no Cruiserweight title at all. WWE always makes mistakes like that.
And in case you guys don't know who Hurricane is, he's also known as Sugar Shane Helms or 3-Count Shane Helms. You ever heard of 3-Count, Connor?
3-Count? A movie? Or?
WCW Trios team.
I don't think so.
Hurricane Helms, Shannon Moore. And who's the other guy? I don't know. And we never seen the Hardy Boys versus Shane Helms and Shannon Moore. I mean, we never. I mean, I know all four of them were born in North Carolina. Cameron, I think. He's flying! Whoa! It's over.
That was a quick match.
Evan Courageous. Thank you, Jeffrey Martin.
That was a quick match.
Oh.
Now we got Josh Barrett. Hey guys, live from Winnipeg, Canada. Another viewer from Canada.
Chris Jericho, hometown.
Thanks for watching, Josh. You've been on here a few times, Josh. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Yeah.
We had someone from Australia on here.
Yeah. Jeffrey Martin, the Arthur from Pro Wrestling in Mississippi.
Thanks for watching, Jeffrey.
Evan Courageous. Thank you, Jeffrey Martin. And thank you for joining us. Well, not joining, watching this and watching May 23rd, 2002 edition of Smackdown.
Yeah. Josh says, I'll be going to Dynamite and Collision in Canada in June. Yeah, there's a couple shows in Canada coming. They're not going to Winnipeg, but they're going to a lot of places in Canada. Let us know what show you're going to in Canada, because they did go to Winnipeg this year, I think, but they're not going to Winnipeg in June. But I know Collision's going to be in Canada. They're going to they might be going to Canada. I'm not sure, but let us know, Josh. Jeffrey Martin says 3-Count teamed up with Tank.
Oh yeah, I remember that though. 3-Count had their own theme. 3 counts. They had it's like a pop music theme, or what was it? Dance theme. It's like the Backstreet Boy and Sing 2.
WCW
is kind of cute. TRL MTV. Everybody 3-Count. 1, 2, 3.
Basically a boy band, yeah.
Yeah.
That's when was they team in WCW? Like what year was this? Like 2000s or
2000, the Vince Russo era.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like Vince Russo. Like that doesn't surprise me that it came from Vince Russo. That doesn't surprise me one bit.
Well, boy band, yeah. You on commercial yet, Connor?
No, I don't have any more commercials that's gonna happen because I don't have any more yellow bars. So I'll be good the rest of the night. No more commercials.
Well, anyway, we're only 23 minutes away. If you guys are watching us on Peacock, and here we go.
Main event.
It's time for the main event before the last segment. It's Mark Henry versus Chris Jericho.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. I miss Tony. What was his name? Tony Chimble.
Chimble.
I miss him.
Yeah, he does the rated R superstar Edge.
Like a lot of commentators in WWE try to copy that, but they can't do it like him. Like he had that touch. I don't like this. I hate to see other people try to copy what he did. No one's ever going to be able to do that. Helms was a
Helms
heck of a
was
wrestler.
one heck of a wrestler. You mean the Hurricane Helms?
He was actually really good. It was like 2005, 2006 when he he went heel and he
He unmasked himself and just beat
yeah,
the living hell out of Rosie.
he went as Gregory Helms. He was a Intercontinental Champion and he had a pretty good run as Helms.
You mean the Cruiserweight champion, right?
Yeah, the Cruiserweight Champion. What did I say? Well, I meant Cruiserweight. But Gregory Helms was a great heel. He went to TNA 2014, 15. He had a good. He was a manager there. He was a great heel. I actually think he's a better heel than a face. But he is very creative as a face too, as the Hurricane. Uh, at that time, you could pull away with it with a gimmick like that, with the Hurricane, Rosie, and Mighty Molly. Now you try to do Nikki. Like what was her name? Nikki Ash, like a superhero. You can't. It's not going to work anymore. Like they made that gimmick special. You can't replicate that.
What about Mighty Molly? I think you already said that, didn't you?
Yeah, it was all three of them. It was Hurricane, Rosie, and Mighty Molly. Nikki was basically trying to be another Mighty Molly. There's never going to be another Mighty Molly. You can't replicate those type of characters. Like there will never be another Undertaker. Not to that. I mean, Bray Wyatt is good, but see people comparing him to the Undertaker. That's never going to happen again. Never. No one will ever be the heights of what the past larger than life wrestlers were. Like I guess today's big stars in wrestling is Roman Reigns. Um, I guess Brock Lesnar maybe. Outside of WWE, I guess you'd say MJF. CM Punk when he comes back, he's gonna have a lot of shockwaves, but there's only a few people. But back these days, there's a lot of larger than life superstars, which times change. And
Oh, Chris Jericho's busted open after he was in the Hell in the Cell match that two nights ago. Well, tape, and then it was 4 nights ago on live.
we got 9 people in here. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for watching this very special podcast as AEW comes. Well, House Rules coming to Tupelo next Friday night, June 2nd.
I'll be right back. Let me get my phone charger before my phone goes dead.
Well, in that case. Well, oops, should I press pause? Oh, dang it, too late. Well, since Connor's going to be gone for a minute, and I already pressed pause, so yeah. So yeah. While Connor is getting his phone charger to charge up his phone and all that, and yeah. I had to press pause though for a minute. I mean, I could go ahead and resume the show, but I don't want to mess up Connor's opportunity to join this live with me and all that. So yeah. Oh, Connor's back.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, where are you on right now?
I'm on 107.56.
I'm on 1633.
Now let me pause it.
All right, now I'm on 1636 now.
I'm at 1805.
Okay. Where are you on right now?
010. Well, 185. That's simpler.
Well, I'm on 1636. So I guess we're 2 minutes apart.
Well, you can fast forward to mine if you want.
Well, okay. Press pause on your end, and I'll fast forward to my turn.
Okay.
What are you on?
185.
1085.
Yeah.
You mean like 10805?
10805.
Okay. All right. I could. All right. Let me just fast forward a little bit. I was gonna keep going though until it hits 108. But I want to see this whole thing, the match. You still on pause?
Yeah.
Give me a sec. Give it. Wait a minute, and I'll and you can press play. Oh! Don't no. 30 more seconds, Connor, and then we'll both be at the same thing. Okay, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, now we're both press play.
Jericho with the chair shot.
And Chris Jericho's going to get the win. He's going to steal this one.
Oh, he's busted open pretty bad. Yeah, he is.
Well, he was in the Hell in a Cell match, and he got stitches from back then, Sunday night.
So I guess the last segment is Hulk Hogan.
Yep, that's the reason why I put him in the middle.
The main event with Mark Henry. Yeah, what a coincidence that 20-something years later.
Main event with Mark Henry, yeah.
I'm going to Dynamite Collision in Hamilton, Ontario. Oh, I believe ONT means Ontario. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I know you said you went to Winnipeg a while back when Dynamite.
All right, you got commercial yet, Connor, or that's it?
I didn't go to commercial.
You did?
I didn't.
Okay, good. Now here we go. The last 20 minutes will be Hulk Hogan saying goodbye. Not exactly to the WWE.
Hulk Hogan. I'm sorry, but I'm sick of Hulk Hogan.
Well, I know it must be because you were watching Rich and Shameless about Hulk Hogan versus Gawker.
Well, no, it wasn't that. We do a lot of WCW reactions. Oh my god, watching Hulk Hogan, watching these things backwards. Like they tried to shove Hulk Hogan down everyone's throats. Like looking at everyone else, he was the weakest link out of them all. Hulk Hogan was like chair shots. Oh my god, he was just going about and just tapping people. Well, like someone like
I think it was right there.
You were?
I think it was right there behind the Hulkamaniacs. Let me make sure.
In the red shirt.
Hold on. Let me check. Press pause on your end for a second. I was right there when they said about Hulkamaniacs.
In the red shirt.
Not holding the sign. It was somewhere behind. It was behind them.
What time slot are you at? What timestamp?
109:25, I think. When that says Hulk, don't retire.
109:25.
Wait, no. 109:55. My bad. I don't know. I don't know if I was right there or not, though. I can't tell.
I'll press play.
Now?
Yeah.
Well, nope, that ain't it. My bad. My bad.
But you're fine. Yeah, I remember you telling us, Josh, that you went to Winnipeg the last time, and you also went to Toronto. Well, the first time I went to Canada, the first ever their Canada debut was in Toronto for AEW Dynamite. And then they went to Winnipeg. You went to that one. Are you going to are you going to Forbidden Door in Toronto, Canada?
Well, anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, that was
And now,
anime.
well, now here we are. We're at the final segment. And in case no one hasn't noticed, though, right when Hulk Hogan came out and started speaking, I had to walk out of the arena because I was so freaking tired. I was 6 years old, as I mentioned.
Please
I
hold
didn't even
on.
I didn't even get to see the rest of the segment, but I did hear Vince McMahon's theme and Undertaker's theme.
I wish I just cut his music off. But the other thing with Hulk Hogan is he was the weakest link out of the weakest link out of all of them. Like he'll have a chair and he just goes on and just taps people with it, like barely touching them. Then someone like Randy Savage, Ric Flair, even a lower card guy like Hacksaw can do a better chair shot than him. And it's really like, should he be in the spot that he's in? Like at that point, it didn't really matter that they just cared about beating WWE basically in the Monday Night Wars. But Hogan in New Japan was a whole different thing. But I don't know. Hogan just his character is what got him to where he's at today
I was
wrestling.
I left the arena that night when Hulk Hogan just came out. Oh, dang it, Connor's out again.
I'm not out. I'm still watching. You know how to pause.
I know. Well, this is the final 15 minutes of the show.
A lot of Hogan chant.
Yeah, let me tell you, Hulk Hogan didn't even get a chance to speak until he says, "Well, let me tell you something, brother."
I don't know if you're watching this, Jacobs, but I wish you were on this. I wish you were on here for this one.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I know. Well, right there in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Hogan was born in Georgia. He was raised in Tampa, Florida.
Man, I know I wasn't. I know I left the arena that night, but
But you regret it now, don't you?
huh?
I said, I bet you regret it now, don't you?
Yeah, I was tired that night though. At the when I left, when Hulk Hogan gave out that speech, he done his, the
Yeah.
and his. You're, you're right, Connor.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I
What's
think
going
your
on?
I think your audio difficulties messed up on your end. Well, Connor is going to be out again for just another minute. Having some audio difficulties.
So,
You
you
back?
yeah, I had a level of technical difficulties.
Yeah.
You
Well,
didn't, you didn't pause
what
anything.
what are you on right now?
I'm on 1:16:22.
1:16:11 on my end, so we're only 10 seconds apart. You didn't press pause, did you?
No,
Good, good, good. It's just 10 seconds.
yours is still going, right?
Yep, mine's still going.
All right, good.
This is this. I think this is the part where I have to leave the arena when Hulk Hogan made out that speech. I didn't know he was retiring and all that night. I was too young and a child back then.
Do you regret it now?
What?
Do you regret it now?
Well, technically, I didn't know I was 6 years old.
Yeah. He didn't. I don't know why he's retiring. If he didn't actually retire, why is he retiring?
Well, he lost a champion, and Hulkamania was running out.
Hulkamania ran out a long time ago when he turned his back on the fans.
Well, I know, I don't know. I mean, as I said, I was there when Hulkamania. I didn't know he was going to retire. All I know is his picture, his graphic was popping up every time on the Titantron.
Hogan sold out.
I remember that though. Well,
All his
I wasn't
fans.
there. I would remember that.
We're at 341 subscribers. Whoever subscribed tonight, thank you for subscribing.
Including Jeffrey Martin, who that I shared this video out to tonight, watching the tonight's event,
Yeah,
tonight's podcast.
thanks to everyone that watched and whoever subscribed tonight. Thank you. We really appreciate the subscribers and everyone watching and everything.
And they're playing Jimi Hendrix right there. They're playing Jimi Hendrix right there.
I like this version of Hulk Hogan's theme song a little bit better.
The Jimi Hendrix Voodoo Child.
Yeah. Hulkamania will never retire. Well, he did. And he let all of us down when he ruined Hulk. He trashed Hulkamania at Bash at the Beach. Who's this? Vince McMahon.
Oh no. That's when I realized Vince McMahon was coming out.
Brandon. Roar, you missed Vince, Chris?
Right now or back then? I'll just say I don't like the guy. I don't miss him. I don't miss him right now though, since he's not under creative executive anymore.
Back then.
Oh, well I do miss the Austin versus McMahon feud. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I hate that when he says that right now. The rectum. I don't know what that means, but I don't know what you mean. Never mind.
Uh-oh. Damn, that's heat right there. Which he did walk out on WWE and went to WCW. This is real life stuff he's talking about. It's kind of funny how he did leave WWE again when he went to TNA. It did happen again.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Technically, he does. Well, not anymore to this day because he doesn't know the company anymore.
Oh boy. I know it was back 21 years ago, but oh boy.
Oh, it's gonna be at Vince McMahon. Why'd you retire at all then? This whole
Oh! Well, we got 2 minutes.
whooping him with that belt. Undertaker. Well, badass. American badass Undertaker. This looks like we never got a fully return of the American badass. We just got a cinematic match, basically. That's all we got.
Yeah.
Well, and we did get him at the was it
we got 3. Well, we got 1 minute left until the show is completely off.
Didn't we get American Badass Undertaker at WrestleMania 30? I mean Raw 30. Yeah, I think we did. Leave in the comments if you guys know. I believe there was.
Man, that was awesome. I mean, Hulk Hogan still running wild 21 years ago. And right in my hometown of Tupelo. Well, Oxwell.
Well, that was pretty much it for our WWE Smackdown live reaction or live watch along.
Well, from May 23rd, 2002. So, Connor, without a further ado, since this is your first time watching it, what's your rating and your review?
That was a really good episode. I thought it was a really good episode. My favorite match was probably the tag match with Maven and Edge versus Kurt Angle and Christian. A lot of good storytelling. I thought the rating I'd give it, if it was on a scale of 1 to 10, probably 7.8 out of 10. No, 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 I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
That's good. That's good. Well, anyway, thanks to Connor and thanks to everyone who watched this tonight. Don't forget, it's been 21 years now, and 21 years later, I'm coming back to the Cadence Bank Arena, and I will be there for AEW House Rules that night.
Yep.
But I'm not coming alone. I got this guy with me.
Yep, we will be there for our AEW House Rules vlog there. You'll get to see all of our experience there on here on the All Elite Zone YouTube channel. Yeah, this is the road to that event. We hope you guys enjoyed. It looks like we had a good crowd response. A lot of people watched. Thank you to everyone who watched tonight. Thank you to the person who subscribed. We're at 341. Yeah, 341 subscribers. So thank you to the person who subscribed tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We'll be back.
And one last thing before we go off the air, and don't worry, this ain't gonna be one of those. It's gonna be more like to you, Connor, and that is what you're gonna do when AEW is coming to Tupelo on you.
Yeah. We'll be back tomorrow for our AEW Dynamite live reaction. As I said, it's going to be a big night for AEW and for the All Elite Zone podcast. Tomorrow night we have 3 new members of the podcast. You can go in our bio and check their names out. But tomorrow we'll have another new member of the All Elite Zone on here. Then another one on Friday. There's no Rampage on Friday, so we're going to replace it with an AEW Double or Nothing 2023 predictions video. Since there is no Talking Elite, we're going to replace it with just a flat out video of our predictions like we used to do. And then on Saturday, we'll do our AEW Rampage live reaction. But yeah, definitely check out the links in the description below. Our Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Spotify, and Podbean accounts, mostly for special guest announcements and news and show updates and stuff. Facebook and Twitter is the two to go to. If you want to listen to us while you're in the car or going for a walk or whatever the case may be, Spotify and Podbean is the places to go to. But yeah, definitely subscribe down below. Our goal is 500 subscribers before the year's over with. But yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow night for our AEW Dynamite live reaction.